Okay, I'm on the air again, and this time with another download on this English language program. Actually, I started off with YouTube, doing more of teaching the guitar, fingering style and all that. But the problem is that every time I download a song, like I just recently I did a fingering style for Ed Sheeran. I teach them how to play fingering style, teach them how to play the notes and the tabs and blah blah blah. And every time I get this copyright claim, and when it's a copyright claim, they don't pay me. I don't get monetized for that because apparently, although I'm playing, I'm writing the tabs down for this song. The author, I think the author of the song copyright claims the song that I can't use it. So I've decided now that I'm going to teach English. Well, what makes me qualified to teach English is that I studied in Britain, I studied in Cambridge, I studied phonetics, and I noticed that the standard of English in my country is not good. Okay, it's not good at all, and why? Because most of the people's mother tongue is Bahasa Malaysia. It's Malay, or we have Chinese citizens. We have also, Malaysian citizens who come from China and from even some. And they speak many dialects. They speak Mandarin. They speak Cantonese. They speak Teochew. They speak Hokkien, and the main language, the national language, is Bahasa Malaysia. And English actually was spoken during the colonial times, okay, the times when we were under British rule, and that was before 1957. And I was born before that, and my dad is of British ancestry, my mom is of Portuguese ancestry, and you can check out my story, okay? And basically, what I'm trying to say is that my mother tongue is English, okay? So my dad and my mom spoke to me in English from the time I was born. So that makes that makes English my first language, and I've taken it upon myself now since. They're going to claim a copyright claim every time I do a music download. I'm going to teach the Malaysian population English, which is something that they are not familiar with. In fact, many of my friends, when they heard me doing this program, they said, "Do it more." And earlier they didn't want to get the children involved in learning music because it's a there is this natural inclination that music is not going to earn you any money. But most of the people know that learning English is going to further their careers. Sorry, sometimes I mispronounce the word because I've been teaching you. I've been teaching all Manglish initially because I'm used to the Manglish. The Manglish is actually a language that was derived from the various dialects and the mixture of the melting pot of cultures and the melting pot of languages that created a kind of language that is familiar with us, with Malaysians, and it's called Manglish. And many of the Malaysians would like to speak like a British, but the thing is that British is not our language. Our language is Manglish. We learn the Manglish form of English. So here, I'm trying to actually inculcate the proper pronunciation. Many of them, they want to sound like the British. They want to sound like the people who read the news on TV. And we had a handful of them, Patrick Teo, Bosco de Cruz. These are guys who are doyens of the British news reading team that used to read the news on our radio and TV Malaysia. So without much ado, I just wanted to touch on. I've already gone through a few of the aspects of English, what differentiates Malaysian Manglish from the proper English, the long vowel sounds and the short vowel sounds. This time I'm going to address something called the stress syllables. Stress syllables are something like, I'm having these flashcards. I just like write it down. I just write the words down. Like, okay, for example, a photograph, and photographer. Okay, now what is happening is that photograph is a 1, 2, 3 photograph. Photograph is a 3-syllable word. Photograph. The stress is for photograph. The stress is on the first. Okay. Of course, a ph you replace that with a. Whenever you see a ph, you replace that with a f. Okay. So it's photograph, and then the second word is when there's a shift. There is what happens is that there's a suffix. I mean, it means the word is there's something added at the back. Okay. A photograph, and then photographer. That's the second syllable. It's a stress, so it becomes it changes the pronunciation of the word. The word sounds different. Okay, it's like fur. This is changed to photographer, and then photographic. That's a change. Give you other examples. Okay, like for example, this word is small a and a big arrive. Okay, arrive. If you have arrived, the stress is on the arrive. Okay. Basically, a Malaysian would just say I arrive, or for example, even like forgot. In fact, sometimes they say terforgot. It's mixing Malay and English. So forgot. Okay, forgot. Forget, forgot. That's the stress is on the second syllable if it's a verb. If it's a noun, the stress is okay. If it's a noun, okay, name of a thing and a building or whatever, the stress is on the first syllable usually, but not basically the rule. Okay, so it's basically that. And if it's the stress is on the second syllable, then more often than not, most probably it's a verb. Okay, verb means okay. Like look at this word, minuit, minute. Okay, when the syllable shifts from it's a minute is the time on the clock, right? When it shifts to minute, it's a different thing altogether. Okay, minute is something small, tiny. Okay, so here minute, same spelling, minute, minute, and I don't know whether you can see the words. Okay, repeat and again, and this is a joke actually. Repeat it again one more time. Sometimes we use this repeat. Can you repeat that again one more time? Everything is repeat again. Repeat actually is repeated again. And one more time is actually repeating it again over and over again. So here it's more of a joke. This word ridiculous. Okay, 3-syllable word, ridiculous. But to get the British pronunciation, you have to stress on the second syllable. So it's ridiculous. If you see this word, congratulate, and then all those is involved with our local politics. And if it's that's a suffix. Okay, politics, and political. whenever there's a shift in the syllable, whenever there's a suffix added to the word, there's a shift in it. But the main word will change. You see, this politics is a PO. But here, when I shift the syllable to political, the PO actually becomes a P. It's the inverted E. Actually, it's a neutral sound. It's a very weak. It's a very weak and neutral sound. So it's not even it's not political. It's more like political. Okay, that's how they pronounce the weak form of the. Okay, like this word, for example, university. So if normal Malaysian, it just says university. I go to the university. I got study lah. University lah. I got study lah. But this is the right pronunciation. University. This word sometimes, most of the time, also there's a mistake in this because the second syllable you got to have the spelling brew. Okay, brewery. Okay, and then this word coffee. There's a cough. If you drink coffee, you cough. So it's coffee. Let's see now. This is a pineapple. You will see that there's a pine and there's an apple somewhere. So the locals will just pronounce it as pineapple. Okay, there's no stress that it's about I'm going to buy a pineapple. But the real pronunciation should be pineapple. Okay, pineapple, and of course rambutans, and we would call it rambutan, Malaysian style rambutan, and correct pronunciation is rambutans, and if you mix across a rambutan with a mango, you'll probably call it rambu mango tan. It's a joke. So this word is bicycle. Okay, locals just say bicycle lah, bicycle. We say bicycle. This is fruit, potatoes. We say potato lah. Okay, potatoes. And then there's a motorbike. Okay, motorbike. This O actually is more of a diphthong. And there's a neutral sound here. Motorbike or motorcycle. Motorbike. This word I came across many times in BBC when I was working in BBC. We had all these programs in records. Okay. Oh dear, I only have about like 20% power left. Battery dying again. Okay, this is record, and record is the vinyl thing we play. We put a needle on it, and it plays songs, and also plays our BBC stuff that we learn our English from. And record is the verb. Okay, record. If you're now I'm recording something. I'm recording my voice onto this. Actually, this is a mobile phone. mobile phone. Okay, I'm recording this in my mobile phone, and I'm going to download it into, of course, my into YouTube. My YouTube. This is refuse. I mean, you don't want it, and the shift of the syllable from refuse to refuse. Refuse is just rubbish. Okay, so if you don't want anybody to give you to throw rubbish into your house, you refuse. You refuse them permission. Refuse them permission to throw rubbish into your house. Produce. I got to run through faster. Produce is the verb. Produce. You produce. I'm producing a program now. I'm downloading the program. Content creation. Producing program. And what you buy from the market is produce. The noun, produce. Produce, this word is reject. Reject. And I think you come across this other word, reject, reject shop. Reject shop, you buy all the goods that are got some, there's some fault in it. Some, what is it? The manufacturing defect. I tell you sometimes, manufacturing defect. Okay, defect on it. So it's then it's a reject shop. Okay, this beach in this is part of the long sound and the short sound. Beach and reach. This okay. This is the part of the earlier program I did on the short and the long vowel sounds. Okay, beach as opposed to the short sound bitch. The bitch is a female dog or a woman of ill repute. Reach is yeah, of course, when you want to reach out to some people, you want to reach out to people with I'm trying to reach out to people with my program on the reach out, teaching them English, and the shorter form of reach is rich, a person who is richer. I'm trying to reach out to the rich people in this country, and I believe that if I reach out to the rich people, I will be able to get money from them because if they're rich, they have lots of money. This is, again, I think I came across this record, project, housing project, okay. A lot of Malaysians just say, project, you got big project, What project? Housing project, yeah. And project is like when you have those days we have to have this projector where we put a slide in it and we project the image onto the wall. So that's project, that is the verb, and project is something that you do, housing project. Aircon, a very famous word. Your car got aircon or not? No aircon, I don't understand. Your car is so hot. Actually, the real pronunciation for aircon is air conditioner. Okay, the stress is on this. If you see Masali British, they will say, if your car doesn't have an air conditioner, it's going to be very hot, and not going to sit in it, as opposed to the Malaysian style aircon. And this, Epitome. In front here, there's a college called Epitome. Now, I keep on telling the lecturers and the students to pronounce it as Epitome, but they keep saying Epitome. My college name is Epitome. I said, it is not Epitome. It is, please excuse them, because again, English is not their mother tongue. But I keep telling them epitome it's a word that means it's an embodiment, or it's an illustration, or it's a to use it in a sentence. The epitome. The school is an epitome of excellence in learning. So I told the CEO, your school is an epitome of learning excellence. So try to use that, but they don't get it. Sorry. This is market. Okay, market. Of course, Malaysian market. I'm going to go market. I'm going to market to buy. There's this supermarket. Supermarket. But the real supermarket. Okay, market. The stress syllable is on Mars, so the cut takes a neutral sound. Then this is a motorbike. I went through this already before. That's elephant. There was one primary school student asked, do you know how to spell elephant? Yes, uncle, I know how to spell elephant. It's E-L-E-phant. The PH is F, huh? You change it to F, but it's elephant, okay? It's elephant and not elephant. And same thing with telephone. Again, this is PH, you change it to PH, you change it to F, telephone, and then phone. Again, there's a neutral sound. It's a phone, F, telephone. Okay, and what is this? Okay, banana. Okay, Malaysian just banana lah. And there's a joke. This Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. It's banana na. They add another N to the banana, but actually it's a banana. Okay, that's how the British would pronounce banana. And of course, this is apple. Okay, apple, and because they would say apple because of the Malay spelling. The Malay spelling is apple. Apple. And then there's word beautiful. Okay, here the EAU is the word that's pronounced. Okay, BU, but I think you got to add a Y. In terms of phonetics, it's a J, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. That lady is beautiful. She's really beautiful. Okay, Malaysians just say beautiful, but this is beautiful. That's how do you do it? And then words like responsible, and then if you add the suffix to it, it becomes you shift the syllable. The responsible becomes the stress syllable is shifted to B. Responsibility. It is your responsibility to speak proper English. Okay. There's some. I'm trying to rush through. It's getting late. I got to go home. It's already late. Okay. A few more words. Okay. Economics. There's economic. Economics. If we shift the suffix, it's economics, and economical. Okay, the stress is on norm. Economical, economics, economical, subject, economics. Economics is the subject. In school, they teach you economics, and when they teach you economics, they subject you to some stress because it's not easy to learn economics. Okay, so you'll be subjected to stress. So this is subject. It's a subject. Subject is the verb. Subject you to stress or whatever. There's a project. There's a decide. Yeah, decide. Okay, and there's a sentence here. Actually, this sentence is more on the words. Okay, stress words. It actually says, I didn't say Tom was stupid. But here that is a different ball game altogether. If I say, I didn't say Tom was stupid, that means somebody else said it. It's got this connotation of meaning. If I didn't say, then it's not, I didn't say that Tom was stupid. If I didn't say Tom was stupid, that means I could have written it, I could have maybe whispered it, I could have maybe written, and I didn't say, if I didn't say Tom was stupid, I could have said Jack or Jill or Abu or whoever else. The connotation is that the stress is I didn't say Tom was stupid, I said somebody else. And then if I said I didn't say Tom was, that means he was, that means he is. I said he is. Or if I say I didn't say Tom was stupid, it means that I said that he was maybe not so intelligent, or is bone-brained nincompoop or whatever. So this is a sentence where the meaning of the word of the sentence shifts when you are stressing on different words. Okay. So with this, I'm going to end my program. Okay. So that's it. In the meantime, look below. There's a subscribe. Okay, the scribe is on the stress on the subscribe button. There is a subscribe button. I stress on the but, and the turn is neutralized. So please subscribe. Press the subscribe button below and subscribe to my channel so that I can come up with more of these English programs for you to improve your English. So bye for now. Frank Jalleh saying you saying you, wishing you all the best for your English language learning program. And you get the stress syllables all right. So bye for now.